Welcome, my loves. I am Patrice High Priestess, and today I'm speaking to the souls who are releasing betrayal, walking away from what no longer serves them, and stepping into their higher destiny. Before I get into today's message, I want to honor something important. I come from a line of women who used their voice even when the world tried to limit them. My mother was one of those women. She had her own radio broadcasting channel in Los Angeles, California, and she used it to help people see truth, find comfort, and understand themselves more deeply. I'm not here to repeat her path. I'm here to take it further. She planted the seed, and I'm growing into my own way. So this channel is also a tribute to the women who spoke truth before they were allowed to, and for the women who speak it now freely. This is me stepping into my own voice, my own path, my own clarity. And I carry her courage with me, not her labels, her strength, not her limitations, her authenticity, not her box. Child, let's have a conversation about this because just a couple days ago, I'm minding my own business per usual, okay? Per usual. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just hear a ding ding. So I'm looking at my phone like, do I have a new notification? Is this a new message? I go on Messenger. I don't have no new message. I'm just looking. I'm like, what is that? So I couldn't find anything. It was unexplainable. So I just was like, okay, whatever. I continued to, scroll through my phone. Later on that day, I'm watching something on television. I was actually watching a tarot card reading. Okay. I was watching a tarot card reading, and child, the message was hidden. The message was on point to my situation and what I'm going through, most definitely. And all of a sudden, ding ding again. And the ringtone is a ringtone I ain't never heard, okay? I've had plenty of phones, Androids, iPhones, burner phones, all kind of phones. And I ain't never heard that ringtone before. I ain't never heard that ringtone before. So I'm like, okay. And it finally made sense to me. I was watching another tarot card reading. And in the reading, while she was doing the reading, her phone did that same ding. And I yelled out, that's the ding! That is the ding that I was hearing today. What is that? And I wrote that in her comments. But then I heard her say, this is the confirmation ding again, the confirmation ding. And I was like, the confirmation ding? That's a confirmation ding from spirit. I was like, OMG. I said, what? Okay, I was excited because what that meant for me, that was huge. that was so huge to me because that meant that I was at a place in my life to where I can start hearing and receiving clear messages and signs from spirit. Now, I've always knew I had a gift. I've always knew I was intuitive and that I had, very strong discernment. Um, and that's why I can't be around a lot of people, and I just see right through people immediately, okay? And so I always knew I had certain gifts, but I didn't realize the magnitude of the gifts that I actually do have until recently. I mean, yeah, the magnitude. And so I had to get myself in isolation. Literally, I had to get myself in isolation. And I had to ask God, the Most High, and I had to ask my spirit team and my ancestors, why do I keep running into these narcissistic people who constantly are trying to use and abuse me? And I'm being genuine with every relationship that I have, even down to family. Why am I having so many issues with these people? Why can't they just act right? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Why can't they do what they're supposed to do? Why am I striving for wealth and I can't get there? What is going on? And I'm like, this something, what? Why do I keep having to repeat lessons over and over again after I feel like I've learned my lesson? So why? What is the deal? And I just had to get in isolation and just cry out. Like, I am just so tired of life. I'm tired of humans. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of going through stupid situations, one right after the other. Like, I couldn't catch a break ever in my life. And I'm not kidding. If y'all, for the people who know me, if you know, you know. Okay? And it just was like my aha moment. While I was in isolation, I had an aha moment. Like, all of this is preparing you for what we have coming to you. You have to be prepared for these blessings. You have to be prepared not to make those same mistakes anymore. We just want to make sure that we trust you enough to do that. And so being able to hear, I'm going to say tangible gifts from spirit was huge because that meant that they trusted me to do whatever it is that they needed me to do in order to receive my blessings. And I felt honored. I feel honored to be able to be that chosen one. I feel honored that they see me because all my life I felt like nobody ever has seen me. Like, even on social media, I can drop nuggets. I mean, nuggets. Good information. Information that will help you grow. Information that will change your life. And I won't get not one like on the subject matter. Let me post something drama and cussing and fussing and acting ignorant, baby. I got half of Facebook liking my posts. I'll be like, what is happening? So I've never felt seen for my real talents that I know that I actually have. And those things changed my life. Really changed my life. It's just amazing to me. A lot of people say that when you go in isolation, you're in depression, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. Isolation does not always mean depression. Do not let the world of humans who don't know what the hell they talking about try to tell you that. Okay? It doesn't always mean that because I'm not depressed. I was seeking answers, and I know I had to get alone by myself in a quiet place in order to hear. I had to do it, and I know that was just a sign from spirit that my gifts are activating, and that makes me feel good, you know. And there's some specific gifts that activate once you start hearing the ding, the clarification ding, the confirmation ding. Clairaudience. I know you guys have heard of the clairs. We call them the clairs in spirituality. One of the clairs is clairaudience, and it is your spiritual hearing, your spiritual ears. You're going to start hearing things that other people can't hear. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not schizophrenic. No, you're not any of those things. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being schizophrenic, okay? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But that is not what this ding is when you hear it. You're not crazy. You don't have any type of mental illness or anything like that going on. So don't rush to your mental doctor, your psychiatrist, or with therapists. Don't be running to them trying to get an explanation because they ain't going to be able to give it to you, okay? I'm the one that's going to give you the explanation. So clairaudience is your spiritual hearing. Claircognizance is that inner knowing. You know, a lot of times people be like, you'll say something up like, how do you know? Do you know that person? You know, this happens on social media all the time. To me, it does all the time. I'm like, do I have to know that person to know what I know? No, I don't. I know what I know, and I said what I said. Okay? So that's claircognizance, is that inner knowing. And then another gift that activates with the ding is message delivery. So your guides are sending you signals, and it comes in the form of dings, tones, angel numbers. I know y'all have heard of that. And so they'll send us messages through that way. And a lot of people don't even believe in angel numbers. Like, are y'all crazy? You're not seeing repetitive numbers for nothing. There's a reason. And that's spirit trying to get your attention. Okay? But I'm going to do a whole video about angel numbers later on. So these are some of the gifts. Awareness awakening also activates during the ding. Your intuition sharpens. So you become very intuitive. And you'll just have an ancient knowing about things. Okay? It's your team, your spirit team saying, pay attention. Something is shifting for you. You have to pay attention because things are changing for the good. You understand? So don't be scared. Don't be scared of it because something is changing in your favor. Ashe. The message that we have behind the dings is when you get back to back sounds like that, that's a spiritual nudge that says you're entering a new level of awareness. Your guides are stepping in. A shift is happening. Clarity is coming on whatever situation that you've been asking answers for. You're going to get clarity in that situation. Protection is around you. You are 100% protected. Nobody can harm you in any way, no matter how hard they try. Okay? Something that you've prayed for is going to start unfolding during this time. Your intuition is unlocking. And I just want you to know that you're not crazy. You're connected. You're connected to Source now. So you don't have to be scared of it. Please do not be scared of it. It's nothing to be scared of. This is a gift. This is a gift that Spirit is giving you. And show gratitude for it. Say thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, the Most High, for this ancient gift. If this video resonated with you, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And also share with somebody who you think may be going through something like this. I appreciate everyone for making it this far in the video. And join me in a couple days for another spiritual message. Have a great day.